Hello and good morning from where you're listening from. It's my hope and prayer that God has kept you in good health and faith. Today's sermon is on focus. Where is your focus? I ask. What are you focused on? Is your focus on the things of this world or on heavenly things? That's a question for you to answer, even as I remind you that earthly things are perishable, can rot, and moth can eat it up. You see, during the Israelites' journey to the promised land, when Moses was well advanced in age and was preparing to meet the Lord, he gathers the Israelites at Mount Ebal and builds up an altar there and commands the people to keep the commandment of the Lord if they are to prosper in the land that they were to possess. He then tells them of the repercussion of disobedience, and these repercussions is what was referred to as curses from Mount Ebal, and it's found in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 27 from verses 9 to 26, where the people responded as the priest recited. It starts in verses 15. If I may read, it says that, let me start from verse 14. The Levites shall recite to all the people of Israel in a loud voice. Cursed is the man who carves an image, who casts an idol, a thing detestable to the Lord, and the work of craftsman's hand, and set it up in secret. Then all the people shall say, Amen. Cursed is the man who dishonors his father or his mother. Then all the people shall say, Amen. Cursed is the man who moves his neighbor's boundary stone. Then all the people shall say, Amen. Cursed is the man who leads the blind astray on the road. Then all the people shall say, Amen. Cursed is the man who withholds justice from the alien, the fatherless, or the widow. Then all the people shall say, Amen. Cursed is the man who sleeps with his father's wife, for he dishonors his father's bed. Then all the people shall say, Amen. Cursed is the man who has sexual relations with any animal. Then all the people shall say, Amen. Cursed is the man who sleeps with his sister, the daughter of his father or the daughter of his mother. Then all the people shall say, Amen. Cursed is the man who sleeps with his mother-in-law. Then all the people shall say, Amen. Cursed is the man who kills his neighbor secretly. Then all the people shall say, Amen. Cursed is the man who accepts a bribe to kill an innocent person. Then all the people shall say, Amen. Cursed is the man who does not uphold the words of this law by carrying them out. Then all the people shall say, Amen. This showed the people were in agreement with, and in chapter 28, from verse 15 all through to the end, we see the result that will come with the disobedience. In plain language, if they were to lose their focus. As earlier read in Matthew 6:19 to 20, Jesus tells the people, Do not store up yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where moth and rust do not destroy, and where the thieves do not break in and steal. After Moses' demise and also Joshua, we get this repeated formula of the Israelites in Judges, where they sin, then they get oppressed, then they cry out to God for deliverance, and God sends a deliverer through the judges, then peace, then the cycle repeats itself. All through, there is this repeated phrase that in those days They lacked a king, and people did what was best in their own eyes. This clearly showed lack of focus, and it brought tragedy and loss to them, to a point that it reached that because of so doing, one of the tribes was to be wiped out. You see, the Benjamites, as we read in Judges, as from chapter 19 all through to chapters 21. It all started with a priest who was a Levite, who was on an on and off relationship with a concubine, which God had commanded them very clearly not to take such as wife, but to take virgins. You see, the priest lodged at a place called Mizpah, which was the territory of the Benjamites, who were entangled in idol worshipping and sexual immorality. And at night they stormed the place where the priest had sought refuge to lodge, and demanded for the priest to have sex with him. But the priest gives them the concubine, whom they rape all night until she dies, and as a result, the priest cuts the body limb to limb and sends it to all the region of the tribe. And this leaves the people shocked and in dismay. And as a result, and because of the Benjamites' rebellion, they go to war and burn their city and all the men in it. Only a few survive. This brought a great massacre, and started because they had lost focus. What is my point in saying all this? We should be focused. We who call ourselves Christians should remain focused on the calling. We should take Paul's example in his letter to Timothy in 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 7, if I may read. Bear with me a little bit. In 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 7, it says this, that I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, I have kept the faith. That was Paul. Why did he say this in much confidence? Is because when we go to 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verses 26 to 27, this is what Paul declares. He says that, therefore I do not run like a man running aimlessly. I do not fight like a man beating the air. No, I beat my body and make it my slave, so that after I have preached to others, I myself will not be disqualified for the prize. He made a declaration to remain focused. You see, just as the story of the rich man and Lazarus, though Lazarus very much yearned to eat even what was dropping at the king's table, he remained focused in his perseverance, and that's why he found rest at the end. Now, in conclusion, I urge you, my brothers and sisters, do not practice your deeds before men, but before God, and remain focused. Remember the words in Matthew 6:19 to 20. Store up your treasures in heaven, where there is no moth, rust, or thieves. Thank you, and God bless you.